Jabri and I, we've been friends since high school, many years. And one random day, we moved into the city, and when we got into the city, we wanted to be into the scene, the art scene, the music scene. So we would just go to like Little 5 Points and all that in Atlanta, because that's where we are in case you're not in Atlanta. But Little 5 Points.
I mean, you got East Atlanta, Little 5 Points, North Highland, all that area, Ponce.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's where we were, and one day Jabri goes, "Oh, okay, I met this girl at an art gallery. And she invited me to like some art gallery, and it was Drinking Doodle."
So I was working at ABV, and I recognized Sarah.
And
it was, we were both like, "Oh, you went to Grady."
Right.
And we were talking, and then that's how I met Salah, and then from there.
Oh, okay.
It went into.
Okay.
But then, well, go ahead.
Yeah. So. Long story, because it's a long story short. Because we got to get to how
I come into this picture.
But
because
this is the prerequisite, right? Because without this, So at this point, me, Sarah, who's my wife, then we just all started hanging out. And the first day I remember meeting you, we're hanging out. We're like me and Sarah like sitting on the counter. Jabri and Howard, his wife, were hanging out, and we were all just chilling there, and Sarah's mom was like doing tarot card readings or something, and you came in like either an Adidas tracksuit or a polo button to the top with some slacks.
Both my swag, yes.
And you were kind of taken aback by the situation because we were very hippied out at the time. But I thought you were cool, man. That's all I remember. That was the first interaction I remember having with you.
It was a timing thing. I think it was meant to meet you guys at the right time because I had met Salha in 2000. I have to do math on this one. 2000 must have been 2005. I met her, which is 15 years ago, almost 16, right? Man. And I had a girlfriend at the time. I was in high school, but when I saw Salha, I liked her immediately, and we worked together for a couple years, and then went our both different ways. I went off to college. She went off to college, but we always hung out through the entire thing. So I always had a connection with Salha specifically. She was always my homie, away from all my homies. So like. Right. All of my church friends are one group. All of my high school friends are one group. All of my college friends are one group. But I have this one friend who I met in high school, who is separate from all of these circles, who I just kept in touch with. And so, not even just kept in touch with, would want to hang out with and everything like that. So, friends since 2005, go all the way until 2011. I start trying to approach her. She's dating other people. And then 2012, we finally get together. And that's when we finally meet each other. And I come on the scene as this sort of sportive dude working for Adidas who don't really know anything about hippie culture or hipster culture. Just I don't know anything about living loose because I went to a private Methodist university here in Atlanta, and everybody who goes there either ends up as a journalist on the news or working as a lawyer or working as a doctor or whatever. And I didn't do that path. So like to meet this free flowing sort of group allowed me to see a side of life that I don't know. I feel like I was meant to see, and I feel like it worked out real well.
Right.
So that was 8-9 years ago.
Right.
So, yeah, and here we are.
It's okay to be okay.